Redskins yesterday at the Redskins, 38-14, dropping the Redskins to 5-3. So guess what? I keep telling you, the NFC East is just getting started because if my Cowboys win tonight, they'll just be a game back of the Redskins, and they do get the Redskins at Jerry World, so they could right the wrong of what happened. And by the way, what's that? Fly, Eagles, fly. You still whispering that? Because you're whispering because you're afraid to say it.
walk it to them.
Because guess what happened yesterday as the Ravens collapsed yet again? Guess who rose to number 1 in the NFL in points allowed? The Dallas Cowboys. Who's talking about that? Nobody notices. Nobody cares except me because I got the number 1 ranked defense in pro football now. And it seems like it's been, 3 weeks since they played? Yeah. I don't know, but it's actually been 15 days. It's since they lost that game at Washington on that bogus call.
Oh, you just gonna poo-poo that?
Well, it's a bogus call.
It wasn't bogus.
Robbed on the last-second field goal that would have been made from 42 yards. It got pushed back to 52
It was
yards.
not.
It would have. Come on, you know that. But so much has happened in these 3 weeks since they've been off, so it seems, because they added, that's Amari Cooper, and just as important, they added the best offensive line coach I have ever been around in my lengthy career. Hudson Houck came out of retirement at age 75 to try to fix the biggest disappointment of the year, the wildly overrated, underachieving offensive line of the Dallas Cowboys. Well,
that's a little harsh.
They can't protect Dak, who's now third in pressures of quarterbacks, and they can't open holes for Ezekiel Elliott, who's plummeted all the way to 4th in rushing in this league. Which
plummeted.
That's got to stop.
And the dude hadn't played in 15 days. Really, Skip?
Yeah, he's plummeted, but that's all going to get fixed because I think you will see immediate improvement. I would like to see the benching of one Connor Williams, their second-round draft choice rookie left guard, but I don't know if they'll swallow enough pride to be able to do that. But I do see them winning tonight. I do see Amari having immediate impact because I love these quotes that Jenny read from Dak. Quick twitch. Then the transition to the explosiveness that he has, because they don't have anybody like that. They have had nobody at the wideout who could separate, who could strike any fear, who could have presence on one side of the formation or the other, and all of a sudden they have a big timer. Yeah. They have a 2-time Pro Bowl receiver who was taken 4th overall in the draft, and he can fly effortlessly past defensive backs. I think you'll see immediate impact from him. I think you're going to see a semi-close, low-scoring game because Tennessee's also coming off a bye, and they have the 3rd defense in points allowed. So I think it'll be a bit of a battle, but I still see my Cowboys winning 20-10, and we'll be off to the races in the NFC East because we are going to win the NFC East.
You're not. But anyway, you make some very valid points. Both defenses are very good. Dallas is number 1 in scoring defense. As you mentioned, Titans number 3. Red zone defense, Titans are number 1. Cowboys are number 2. Both teams leaves a lot to be desired offensively as far as getting the ball into the end zone. Now, the Cowboys will make a concerted effort to try to get Amari Cooper involved early and often.
You know what? I hope on the first play they just throw him a quick hitch. Just throw him the football.
But guess what?
Get him involved.
The Titans know that also.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Titans know they're going to try to get him involved.
Well, put Malcolm Butler on him.
Now you want Malcolm Butler to play. Yeah. I bet you do. But here's the thing. When you try to take a receiver out of the ball game, you have to sacrifice something. Now, if you're going to take that extra defender out of the box to help with coverage over Cooper over the top, that means you have 6-7-man box to try and deal with Zeke. I don't know if that's a good. And you say Zeke is 4th. He probably won't be 4th at the end of the night. He probably be 2nd.
Think so?
Yeah, probably at the end.
What do you think? 125?
I mean, well, if I'm the Titans, I still want the ball in number 4's hand. And if he throws for 300 yards, I can live with that. But I'm not going to let Zeke run me out of the building. And that's what this team is capable of. I've just never been sold on Mariota. I just don't know.
I haven't either. I agree.
Skip, I just don't know how the Titans score enough points, especially on the road, in order to beat this team. Dallas is they might be better than advertised defensively. I didn't see that, because I thought they're back in. But they generate such a rush on the front end that the secondary doesn't have to hold up. Now, Byron Jones has been, if you were to grade him, he's been the best corner. I don't know if he's the best corner, but he's
in the league.
Yes.
He's up there.
Yeah, he's graded the best game in and game out.
I agree with that. He's played the best.
I just don't know how Mariota and this Tennessee Titans offense score enough points to put the Cowboys in fear. Now, just as I say that, they come out there and have one of those ball games and seem like they go right down the field for the first 3 possessions and get 17, 21 points, and the Cowboys come on. But I see it different. I got the Cowboys 27, Titans 10.
Ooh, you give me 27 points against the third-ranked defense. That would be an offensive explosion.
I'm not going to give it to you, but I think that's what they're capable of getting, especially because they're going to be, they're at home. Like you said, they've been off for 15 days.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, and when Dak is saying, the transition, what he's saying is that guys getting in and out of their break. If you think about it, he's had Dez for 2 years. Dez not a route runner, and then he doesn't transition, which means he doesn't get in breaks and get out in a hurry. The guys that he has now, they don't get in and out of breaks in a hurry.
I'm not sure Dez ever qualified as quick twitch. Maybe in his early days, I don't know.
Well, he ran 4 or 5. Dez was
he was returning punts in his first year, but
Dez was a big body who he won the 50-50 balls.
Yeah.
So he was 75% on the 50-50 balls. Then all of a sudden the 50-50 balls went 50-50, and then it was slightly less than 50-50 for the in his favor. So now he can't transition. He can't get in and out of breaks. And I'm looking at Dez. You're only running 2 routes. Dion and I were talking last night. He's like, you know what a wonderful thing is? When you don't even have to worry about the deep ball. He's like, wasn't nobody going deep on me. So it's a beautiful thing that I get to line up and I'm not even worried about somebody going deep.
But he never worried about it no matter who he played.
Exactly. So just imagine, Skip, you playing Dez and you're not worried about him running deep. You're not worried about him running a speed out. Everything's going to be in breaking or jump ball. Well, okay. Well, I'm just playing you for the dig. I'm playing you for the slant route or a jump ball.
That's right.
That's it. So I think they're going to try to get Cooper involved early. I expect the Cowboys to play some very inspired football. You might say a performance very similar to what you saw against Jacksonville, Skip. Now, I don't know if they'll get that 40-point, but you see an inspired game, and that defense is going to start hunting. Because remember his last game, Mariota got sacked, 11 times?
So, Jenny, I can see what he is trying to do. Because he tried to do it before on the show.
What I'm trying to do?
This time it's not going to work.
What?
You try to heap praise on Dallas on the morning of a game or the Friday before a game, and you try to jinx them with one of your bogus picks. They might do jack. This might be 40-7.
No. I said I don't believe they'll get to 40. But, Mariota got sacked 11 times against the Ravens a couple of weeks ago, Skip. So he needed the time off.
Mariota every once in a while rises up and has a good game. He can throw it a little bit. He can run it better than he can throw it.
So what, you want the Titans?
No, I don't want the Titans. I told you it's going to be a battle because these are 2 really good defenses and well-coached defenses.
Oh, I tell you what, I'll give you 10 points. I got the Cowboys.
I don't want any points.
You don't want any points?
No, I'm not going to bet against my team. I don't do that.
Okay.
But my favorite line from Dak that made me chuckle was that he said practices are getting chippy and chippy for the right reasons. You know why? Because the defense has dominated the offense every practice since training camp because the offense had nobody who could threaten anybody in the defensive backfield.
Right.
And all of a sudden, they're getting chippy because Byron Jones has been on Amari in practice. Want to bet on that?
Yeah.
And they're starting to battle a little bit, and they're starting to elbow and jostle, and maybe a few words are spoken after a completion or incompletion. And all of a sudden, they got to separate them, and he says, chippy for the right reasons. It is positive energy. It's the first time in practice where the defense actually gets challenged by somebody.
They still ain't gotten challenged.
Yeah.
They can't block them. You think about it. You talk about your offensive line and how bad they are. How they going to block that front 4, that front 7? They can't block them. So the defense is still winning.
Cameron Fleming, Brady's right tackle last year.
He ain't blocking DeMarcus Lawrence.
Well, he could slow him down better than Lyle Collins can.
Don't do that, Skip. And the backup, I can assure you, the backup left guard is worse than Connor Williams.
Well, you just moved Lyle Collins there, and he'd be better than Connor Williams.
Okay, well,
that's all. As simple as that. And your trick didn't work because I feel very confident about tonight.
What trick?
I think you do too.
What?
So it's okay.
Hold
It's
on,
all good. You can try and try.
What trick am I trying to play on you?
I'm trying to do tricks.
I'm trying to give you my honest opinion.
You
of what
did it at Washington. You picked Dallas to win at Washington. It's okay.
But if I didn't think Dallas was going to win, I wouldn't have picked them.
Yeah, you would. You
I wouldn't.
jinx them, and then it takes the pressure off.
But what did I tell you about Washington?
You did.
Now all of a sudden,
I'm glad
they
you're
talk
right.
about all the offensive linemen got hurt. Imagine what First Cousins went through last year when all the linemen was hurt, and Josh Dotson was hurt, and Jordan Reed was hurt, but nobody said anything about that. Now you want to complain about.
And Adrian Peterson ran into an invisible wall yesterday and fell right on his back.
Well, they fell behind so early is that he couldn't get his touches. But there are going to be games like that. I'm not like fans go up and down. Hey, what you think about Adrian Peterson? Woo, he going to win the MVP or he going to lead the league. Just calm down.
That's what they call you, Unc?
Sometimes
On Twitter?
they call me Harley Shay right now.
Yeah, what about this look?
They call me Harley Shay.
Harley Shay.
Unc doesn't wear...
I got my
jackets?
bike. I got my bike parked right outside.
Can't
Unc
picture
doesn't
that.
ride a Harley.
I don't ride a bike either. My grandfather said they call it asphalt. You know why?
'Cause you can't
it's
ride a
your
bike?
ass and it's your fault.
Oh,
No,
right. You can't ride a bike when you're
I can ride a
impaired.
bicycle.
No, when you're impaired, you go on that Henny and
Nah, you know,
that's a lethal combination, man.
I've only sat on the bike one time,
Oh,
Skip,
okay.
but it wasn't on. I made sure I say, look, take the key out because I only wanted to crank up and I'll be on here. So I just only sat on one, but I look good.
Yeah, you're playing the part really well. It's working. It's working. Are you
I
going to
give
wear
you a
your
crotch
leather
rocket.
tomorrow, Skip?
No, I am not.
Yeah, probably not. Okay, did Tom Brady prove he is the
No.
best QB in the NFL?
No.
Last night, D'Angelo Hall is going to give